One of the most beautiful places in East Dunbartonshire and the Scottish Lowlands is Campsie Glen near Lennoxtown, with its tiny adjacent village known as the Clachan of Campsie. The Clachan is a designated conservation area. The village church and graveyard, called St Machan's, have always been a major attraction for visitors. The church is named after St Machan, who brought Christianity to the Campsies during the Dark Ages. After his travels to Ireland and Italy, he erected a small chapel at the foot of the glen and used an adjacent well for baptisms. On his death, he was buried at the site, and the first parish church was erected over his grave in around 1175. The church has survived many alterations over the years, with the last substantial rebuild in the 1770s. Records show that the Lennox waiting room or vault was built in 1715 and extended in 1819 to be used by the prominent wealthy family as a place to rest and get warm before services in the nearby church. Family remains are buried below in a large tomb. This is one of the few examples of this type of structure to exist in the whole of Scotland.
And there you can see the Campsie Fells. We'll be going up there later as well, and that's the remains of a church. The last wall standing. That's the vault over there.
Not long after its abandonment in 1828, it was decided to take down most of the old building to raise money from the fittings and furnishings. Shortly afterwards, the bell was removed and first given to the Oswald School in Lennoxtown and then to Milton of Campsie Church, which opened in 1888. Now it's time to join me on a walk through the picturesque glen, where the Aldessan Burn, meaning Burn of the Falls, cuts its way between the impressive foothills of the Campsie Fells.
And there's the second footpath that we'll use on the way back to do a kind of mini loop. There's loads of birds. We saw some deer on the way up as well. It's just so beautiful in the glen. There's another one of the footpaths there you can use to go up to the car park in the sky, but we're going to be a bit lazy and use the car. So let's go down to the river and have a look at the waterfalls. This is a classic bit that everyone shows you in photos because it's at the first part of the glen, but there are a few more. You carry on the path. Just thought I'd show you this. We'll look some more on the way back. Now what I will say is that tree had not fallen down. I don't know how recently that was, maybe within the last 6 months. But that was on the other bank, and this was all clear because people used to swim in this bit, but I guess that's happened in the big wind that we had. So this is looking back towards the church, just past that tall set of pine trees there. It's the churchyard and the back of the shops. It only takes about 5 minutes to walk from the churchyard to where we're standing now. And I'm just going to use this little shortcut up here to get back to the main path, and we'll show you the rest of the mini waterfalls on this bit, because there are actually waterfalls by the other car park. Oh, that's Copper. Hi Cop, come on. You can really see how steep the sides of a gorge are. That side's more of a sheer drop, and this side here you can scale it, but it's still pretty steep. This footpath was made in Victorian times, as far as I'm aware. There's a river down there. Copper, you excited? The dogs have never been here before. Massive remains of a beech tree that's fallen down. Copper loves a log. You gonna come up on the log, Copper? boy. And just obscured by that bank of rocks is one of the steeper waterfalls in this section. I'm going to go and clamber down there. Not sure about Bertie, but I know that Copper loves a good rock scramble. I'll be down in 2 seconds. I'll just show you up here. This is the remains of the original footpath, but for years and years this was a hand that's actually broken since I've last been here. You see trees have fallen down, there's been rock falls, and that used to say danger, rock falls. We've actually gorge walked all the way up to the end of that and past where you can see, so we're going to come back in the summer. But you can use that big tree trunk to get across all the way up there and scramble further up to where the other car park is. But it's not very nice when it's icy and wintry like this. So let's go and have a look at these other waterfalls. Good boy, Copper. But how do you think we can get across here? So much ice. Maybe be a good boy. Maybe we can show you the big waterfall without slipping off. Yeah, we're quite high up, Copper. I think it's too dangerous to get any closer, but there's a big drop off. And then if I turn round, you can't really even see Alex. There's all the mini beaches. Copper, it's too cold, we're not going in, you'll hurt yourself. But it's absolutely amazing. On you go. Check out this ice. It looks so cool. Let's go. Where's Dad? Where's your dad? Go find. Go find. Where's Dad? Where is he? On you go. On you go. Good boy. I know, it's so exciting, Copper. It's a massive tree trunk. The road we're about to go on to get to the second car park and the second set of waterfalls is just through there. And you can see the footpath. If it wasn't so icy and muddy, we'd be climbing up that bit. Favourite drives in the whole of North Lanarkshire, East Bartonshire area.
road, mate. That's Clachan of Campsie where we just were. Going to see if it's too icy to attempt to do the other waterfalls. But it's absolutely stunning. So that is a path there that you end up walking up if you come from the main part of the glen. Looks like there's some warning signs. Let's go and investigate. It really is a sheer drop. You can hear a pheasant on the other side. I thought I saw some deer as well through the trees. But if it's too snowy, we're just going to walk up to the other part of the fell. We might be alright on this bit, but where it drops off and the steps are, if it's too icy, I don't want to risk it. It's so close. Bet you just saw a bird. Where's it, Bert? You seen a birdie? What can you see? There's nothing up there. We're almost into the gorge. Right, we've decided to call it a day because it gets more slippy down there. Even though we're really close, I can feel my feet slipping in my snow boots. But you can see there's a second set of waterfalls, and actually just round that bend there's a little beachy bit, and you can climb all the way up. There's 3 big waterfalls there. It's not actually icy, it's more that it's snowy and the mud's a bit loose. So I think Alex made the right decision. Copper's decided he's just going to walk up the grass anyway. But we should be able to walk up the path to the top of the nearest fell because it's just grass and snow. There's nowhere to fall off. It's the first big walk of 2023 as well. Let's see how far we get. Doesn't want to.
There's the road just down there. There's 3 buzzards circling up there. Wow, I've never been on this bit before. Some rock formation. There's even a little cave up there. Wow. There's no danger, keep off the rock sign. You can see how far back Alex is. This is my new favourite place. Apparently it's Bertie's too. He's really straining on the lead. Wow. It's so quiet. Just shows you how loud that pheasant is. I can hear it from here. There it goes again. God, both you and Bertie, your coats are coming off. I definitely think we couldn't have come up here if it had snowed any harder.